Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the new video. Inscyd Test by the newest protocol, which was released last Monday, 19th of August. So, as the test which was before, all the intervals should be performed seated. The best options is to make them on the same place like before. So I'm going to the same route, but there will be some changes. So for the warm-up, it's the same as before. In the warm-up, we are including 8-second sprints, and between the sprint and the first interval we should have at least 10 minutes. So I have done it already, and already 8 minutes after this sprint. So what's new? We can do 1 or 2 sprints now. So before the sprint we stay 2 minutes on the position where we don't ride. I mean, we stay on place 2 minutes, 20 seconds all out, seated position, and between the intervals we have to do at least 15 minutes of rest. So I will do 2 sprints today. Normally we can make only 1, but just because of the test I will do 2. Third interval, it's again 3 minutes all out, and again the rest is 15 minutes between the sprint and the 3 minutes. And the third interval now can be between 3 and 8 minutes. Again all out, seated position. And again at least 15 minutes rest between intervals. So most important, don't use auto pause on your computer. The data recording should be 1 second, not the smart one. And that's all. So see you on the first sprint, and we'll see how it is. Okay, so time for the 2 minutes on the place. Advice number 1 from me: I'm always, for the first sprint, always the same place. I have a marker 1-3 here in right of me, and I'm preparing my gears always to be the same. So after, when I start the effort, it depends on the wind, I switch between 2 and 4 gears, but that's pretty normal. Advice number 2 is what I'm doing for my training. I build up my lap to be 2 minutes and 10 seconds. So when I left with 10 seconds, I stand up, clip on my pedals, and when it's the time, I'm starting. 20 seconds all out, and this is for the first sprint. Now I will change a little bit my route, because I will do also second, because normally I was going to the 3 minutes full gas, but I will be near to this 3 minutes climb. So I will build up my casual testing route to be always the same. So let's see. Today, perfect weather, 20 degrees. My first 2 tests on Inscyd was probably 30 degrees in this time. I make them all the time on 9 o'clock in the morning, etc. But yeah, okay, 20 seconds left. After this, 15 minutes of rest between the intervals, and that's all. Okay, so this is my third test all time, and my worst 20 seconds. So let's see the second time. So that was the action from the first interval. Now at least 15 minutes of rest, so depending on the route, but mostly in my region depending on the wind. So see you on the second sprint. Okay, so time for sprint number 2. Already 17 minutes of rest. So what I'm doing also in the day of the test, every time the same breakfast, just to be sure that I am on the same conditions. So 2 slices of bread, $200 grams of ham, and 200 grams of quark. One small pre-ride snack. So the breakfast is 3 hours before the ride. The snack 30 minutes before the ride. So I'm using 1 banana every time, and during the warm-up and between every interval 30 grams of carbohydrates. This is every time, but this is my third test, so every time I'm doing like this. Okay, today we are with the new protocol, and we'll see now. Also, I will make one short video with the analyze from the report of Inscyd. What is the difference between the first, second and the third one? I'm just doing them because of the experience and to share it with my athletes, to be sure that they have the best conditions to do it. So I have done it, I think, 3 weeks in a row. The differences between them will be not huge, I'm pretty sure, but that's my job. And one of the guys made it already with the new protocol in Saturday, and 2 of them will make it today in the afternoon. So I don't know about the 20 seconds. The first 20 seconds I will see on the analyze, because I'm sure that was the best 20 seconds, but probably because of the luck on the WAP, it's showing 670. My last time was 690. So the second sprint, it's on a new place. I know this road. We will check also how are going on the constructions. on bottom of it. Okay, 10 seconds. I just wanted to show you the new asphalt very near my home. So this is gonna be beautiful and cool for the trainings, because on the other side of the bridge there is a 6 minutes climb, probably 6% average, I'm not sure. And this side, which I'm riding right now, it's probably 7 minutes. What I mean is full gas with my potential. So small analyze for the 3 minutes. Second time when I made the Inscyd Test, I paced it really good. I started in 400, 410. So I finished the 3 minutes with 406 average. But that was because the experience from the first test, where I started pretty hard, 30 seconds on 470 probably. So I was dying on the last 30 seconds. What it means that now I go again, starting 400, and if I have the power in the last 30 seconds, I will push more. But I don't feel like today will be better than 410. And the 12 minutes from the last protocol, I've made them both times 330 with good pacing. On the second test I was with 2 watts better. So today same strategy for 3 minutes. For the 8 minutes I saw some of my best efforts, it's around 370, 380. But we should keep in mind that on the seated position for 8 minutes we will not be able to do it. So I'm thinking about 350, and after 5-6 minutes I will decide what to do. So this is what I have done, and what can I advise you. to check your best efforts for 3 and 8 minutes, for example, and base it on them to pace yourself probably 5-10% lower because of the seated position. So I will finish my rest, eat a little bit, and let's see. Yeah, I think I will make probably between 15 and 20 minutes rest until the 3-minute effort, and for the 8-minute will be bigger because I have to ride with a headwind as always to this climb. The most important that every time is the same. Okay, see you on the 3 minutes. Alright, 20 minutes of rest and we go. In 30 seconds, 3 minutes all out. Whoa. So my best 3 minutes. Woo. On seated position. Ah. Under 7. We'll see on the final analyze, but I think yeah, because last time was 406 and on the analyze was for best 3 405. Anyway, almost the same. I don't know if my heart rate strap was working well, but yeah. Okay, see you for the next one, because it's a lot of wind and yeah. Alright, 23 minutes of rest. Now I have to turn around and we go for 8 minutes of pain. Okay. 8 minutes seated, full gas. Last for today, so 23 minutes and a half. The wind is stronger than last 2 times, so I rest a little bit more, 1.5 minutes more, but it is as it is. So minutes 3:52, I think. We'll see on the analyzing the final, but yeah, really hard one. With the seated position, it's just a lot of pain in the muscles. Woo. So I make some hack, let's say, motivational. I make the lap 7 minutes and another 1 for 1 in case if you are going psychically give up or just you go to give up or something, just to push the last minute and to see some big numbers over the one which we want to do. So you can try it. For me it's working because I make now 7 minutes 3:51 and the last one 3:57, 1 minute. So that's for the moments when the pet devil in your head starts to talk to you, give up man, give up. Okay, so 8 minutes, probably 3:52, we'll see on the final analyze, which I'm going to do in the platform which I'm using, intervals.icu. And what I can say now, it took me exactly 1 hour 50 minutes. The average data it's not useful because it's including I stop once for a pee, and the auto pause it's it's off, and 2 times 2 minutes off. But anyway, the reef it's 0.73, 100 GSS, average power 150, normalized 225, and that's all. So see you in seconds, but in home. But I will continue for another 3 hours because today it's a free day. Monday I'm not working because I have some big meetings in the afternoon, and yeah, we should use the time to kill the legs. See you in home.
Alright, so now the last part of the video, the analyze. I have done it already. So what we have, the first part, this is my composition, body fat, VLA max, this is the graphic, and 70 almost VO2 max, 0.62, MLS is to 90, 390 my glycogen reserve, let's say, carb max, carbohydrates, and fat max. So the best graphic for planning the trainings and the races also. So if I write, here it is, on 300 watts for 1 hour, that's a consuming of almost 300 grams per hour carbs. So from here I can plan for my athletes, also for me, the nutrition for the right. For example, this is for the fat max zone 190 and etc. And I have done it already for some of my guys. We have it. This is the statistic from the test, what I have done, and this is based on my analyze. This is the best seconds with the best power, let's say. And in the end we have the zones. Okay, here they are not easy to be so, but this is, I will show you how I'm giving to my athletes the report. If I generate PDF, it will be looking like the same way. So this is it. The athlete, coach, data, the test, and you can see all of your results with explanation in such a way. Only to show you all the zones. Here it is. So my base 168. This is the average. We have the lower and the upper, and the target it's in between, in the middle. For the base, I will need 50 grams per hour carbs, for example, which is 33% from the energy spent. Fat max is 190 and my consumption will be 67. And for the threshold or MLSS on 290, I will consume 252. If I start to do VO2 max intervals, I'm going crazy. So that's the full analysis from the Inscyd. I hope you enjoyed the video and see you soon for the next ones.